Hey everyone. Sam and Cass here. And we wanted to share something kind of cool with you guys today. Sorry we missed you last week. Like this fancy filter.
I like.
Hi, babe. So we missed you last week because we were super busy, which leads us to today's topic. Sam, you want to tell them what we're going to chat about today?
You want to go ahead and I just shared it to my group. You want to share it to yours? And take off our fun little filter?
I don't know how to do it, but...
Okay, so... Oh, God. Okay, take that one off. You're supposed to take it off. Oh, shit. Take it off. Oh, now you're the wildebeest. Take it off. Take it off.
Okay, this one.
No.
Okay. All right, enough of that.
That was our fun for the morning.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Pull it back together.
So, talking about being busy. So, I mean, if you're anything like us, you just go, and you do so much in one day. Whether you're working from home or if you have a day job and then you come home and have to take care of your kids, whatever the case is, there's just so much to try and jam pack into one day that sometimes at the end of the day you sit down and you're just like, what the fuck did I do today? You know? And, so, if you're anything like me too, you bounce from one thing to another. You're like a squirrel because there's just so much to do and you don't focus. So today we have a fun little exercise to try and make your days more productive and just overall make you feel better about your day. So at the end of the day, you feel like you actually got something done and you actually got stuff done that you enjoyed and you feel good and happy.
Right. Because I think we could all say, I feel like we could all say that we're like squirrel all the time. Or my husband always says that I have ADD, and I'm like, I'm actually convinced that I do. I never did until I became like a working mom. And his kids play sports, and then, so I'm like,
you have a million things running through your head at the time.
Normal? Is this just normal? If this is normal... If this is you, comment below and let us know so we're not alone.
If you're
but
joining, tell us.
I feel like it's everyone.
Tell us hi,
moms.
so we can say hi to you.
Moms or busy working, just women, entrepreneurs, whatever you are.
Do you have our comments up there? I don't.
No, but you can get them on there.
Oh, okay. 1 second before I get talking.
Because we can't see you. If you're here, say hi.
I think you have to swipe left, or can we not see comments? Because
no, we can only see
if we're in that other view.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second here.
I just felt like we needed to be outside today because it's happy.
Let me turn that
here we
volume
are
down.
again.
Okay, so, Lily's on. Hey, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
All right, so we can see the comments down here on my phone. So.
Okay, perfect.
All
right, let's
you
talk.
Okay,
let's talk.
so let's talk. Today we're going to talk about being happy.
How are you happy? Well, no, wait. First we're going to talk. Well, no, you already talked about it. Okay.
Yeah. So here's the exercise. So you can either watch the video and do the exercise when you're done, or if you want, grab a pen and paper and you can try and jot some of these things down now as we're talking about it. So first thing that you need to do is make a list of everything that you do in a week. Whether it's stuff in your household. So, doing laundry, doing the dishes, cooking dinner, going grocery shopping. Everything that falls on you, your responsibility to do. Everything. And then, stuff for work. And don't just list work as a blanketed statement. List out all the things you do for work. Like for me and the oils, I've got to post daily in the groups and on my Instagram and, break it down every little thing. Or if you work at a desk job, what tasks are you responsible for? Write down each one of those. Or whatever your job is, just write all the tasks that you're responsible for in a week. or even extra stuff, you know, if you volunteer or just whatever you're responsible for in a week, write it all down. So get your list going. You can start that right now, or just make note that that's what you want to do as the first step.Ust you have that list, I mean, it could be 100 things, who knows? I mean, got a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
But once you have that list and you feel pretty content that you have everything listed on that.
Well, and I think even like little things like, for me, clutter stresses me out. And because my office is at home, I'm at home all the time. And so like I am constantly picking up, like, you know, just picking up socks or whatever, because
When you're supposed to be working.
because the coffee table area by the couch is a perfect place for everyone to drop off their socks and their shoes and everything else for me to pick up, you know.
Yeah, and you're sitting
Little
there trying to
stuff like
work
that.
and you see
Yeah,
the
and
socks.
this is how we end up squirrel, right? Or like the sink's full of dishes, and it's like
you go pick up the socks and you're like, oh, I should start a load of laundry, and you walk back to your desk to get a glass of water, and you see the
you
dishes
see
in
another.
the sink.
Yeah, it's just one thing after another.
Yeah.
So include all those things in
Yeah,
your list.
every little thing that you do. So once you have your list, I want you to go down your list one by one and put a star next to the stuff that you absolutely love doing. Like if you look at it and you're like, yes, I love when I get to do that. I love that part of my day. I mean, and there might be some things that you don't even mark because they're just, you know, that you could take them or leave them. But the stuff that you absolutely love doing, put a star next to it.
Okay, I have a question about
What?
that. So what if like I don't love to clean? Because to me that's not like being resourceful with my time. There's things I could be doing productive for work or business. But I love like the way I function. I can function better, and it makes me happy when my house is clean. So, but cleaning's not a love. So
Well,
for
it
me,
depe-
that it's not, cleaning is not a love thing, but having a clean house is.
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
So the things that
Right.
you don't love doing, put an X next to them. So if you love doing them, put a star next to them. And if you have if you dread doing them, if it's something that makes your stomach turn, you're like, oh, I hate doing this, put an X next to that. For me, cleaning goes both ways. I actually enjoy cleaning when it's not pressured. When
Yeah. Oh, and can I say, like, for me, I'll put on like ghetto rap, and I'll just
see it can
clean
be
my
fun.
house and dance and
Yeah,
like a rock star.
Like on a Saturday afternoon and you don't
Yeah.
have anything else going on, like that's when I enjoy cleaning.
Yeah,
When
that's
I'm trying
fun.
to when I'm trying to
That's
get work
fun.
done and my house is a mess and I'm like trying to do it then just so I can feel good about myself.
Yeah, you got your jammies
That's
on,
when
no
it's-
bra on, you're just you got your music on in your head, whatever it is, and you're cleaning and you're dancing and you're singing. That's actually
That's fun.
yeah.
So you could like, look at
You
it
can
both
make it
ways.
fun. Yeah. Okay.
So you got your list with the stars next to the thing you love doing and
Right.
the X's next to the things that you don't love doing. So once you have that list with your stars and your X's, I want you to look at all of the stuff with the X's. And I want you to ask yourself, why are you doing them? You know, do you have to? Like, okay, maybe you hate doing laundry. Someone's got to do it. You can't get rid of laundry. But
It's the devil. It is. If someone would create a business, well, I mean, I think it is. It costs a lot, but that's all they did is your
Yeah.
laundry. I mean, how come that's not like a thriving business? Like that's just
well, because then
It
you
costs
get like
money.
me and you feel guilty paying for stuff when you
yeah,
feel like you
exactly.
could be doing it yourself.
And there we have,
But
you know,
that's the issue. You need to
that's the circle of mom
That's
life.
the circle. You need to
Here we go.
think about the stuff that's on your list that you don't love doing.
Right.
And if you absolutely hate cleaning, absolutely hate doing laundry, you know what? If your family has a budget to hire a housekeeper, why not do it? It might cost a little bit of money, but if it's gonna
Right.
make you that much happier and make your household function that much better,
And be a lot more productive.
yeah.
I feel like us moms, us wives are so much more productive when the clutter is
gone.
It's true.
Yeah, or, you know, I don't have a problem with this, because, I mean, and I might be looked at as a bad
I was just
person.
about to put you on blast. But I am
I
not.
know, but maybe it's a good thing. I don't volunteer.
Oh yeah, that's not what I was going to say.
Oh, okay. I was actually nominated to be on the PTA this year, or for next year.
Oh, that was nice.
I know.
Who nominated you?
I don't know.
Aw.
I don't know, and it was very
You
generous.
were nominated.
But I quickly declined because I know that I don't have time for it, and I know that I love helping people, but I know that it would not have brought me any joy. I know that it would have just brought me stress, and I would have had to figure out what to do with my kids, go to the meetings, and it would just be one more thing on my plate. And it wouldn't be something that I'd be adding to my plate that would actually bring me joy. So,
But there are things that you can do to help the PTA.
yeah, there
So
are.
you can say no to that. And then if there's things that bring you joy in helping with certain events or whatever, then
Yeah, you can pick
and the
and
time
choose.
is okay. Yeah.
But
yeah, I agree.
I did say no, and I felt comfortable doing that because I wasn't going to add something to my plate, like you said. But if there was something that brought me joy, like, you know, they're doing an event and I could buy supplies for that without actually having to give up any of my time, like, that's something I could say yes to. But the point is to go down your list, and if there's stuff on there that you don't love doing, why are you saying yes to it? If you can find a way to get rid of it, then get rid of it. Only say yes to things that you absolutely love doing. You know, and if you, at your job, if there's parts of your job that you absolutely don't like, is it something that can be delegated to somebody else? You know, is that an option? You know, you might not be able to get rid of all of your exes,
Right.
but try to get rid of some. You know, don't say yes to stuff unless you absolutely love it.
And I gotta chime in here. Like, there's things that I always say, like my yard is never ending yard work. Okay, like mowing the lawn, that kind of stuff, like that's not something I want to do. I don't want to mow the lawn. Actually, I probably would. I used
like
to
it.
when I was a kid, yeah. Actually, I don't think I would mind mowing the lawn, but I want to do things like play in the garden more type things, you know, or plant flowers. But I always say I don't have time to do that stuff. So because I'm doing other things that are not that are
filling your
not on
cup.
my joy list because I don't have time, right? But when I kind of had like this first awakening, when I realized that, I went out there anyways and I did it. I just put all work aside. I turned off the phone, and for me, I went and painted. Like I bought some chalk paint and I painted my furniture. Or I've worked in the garden, and what is really crazy
Is the time you thought you didn't have, you do what
I
you
do have, and then I got all of my must-dos. We always call them must-dos and can-dos. I got that from one of my kids' teachers. But get your must-dos done, and then the can-dos is the fun stuff, right? But it is crazy when you do the can-dos and you put off the must-dos. It fills your cup, and something about it gives you more time and more energy because it is filling your cup. You can tackle your must-dos so much easier and so much more efficiently. Like
'Cause
you just
you're-
get them done
You're
because
happier. Because you're happier. You're at a
Yeah,
higher vibe. You're
you're at a-
happier.
absolutely.
Because it reminded me of that example when, I mean, it was months ago, but or maybe even last year. But you had so much on your plate, but you during the day, midday, midweek, met a girlfriend. I think you walked or jogged and had mimosas in the morning on a weekday.
Oh,
And you're like, I don't have time to do this, but you went and you did it. And then with a few hours left before the kids go home
Right.
from school, you cranked out
I
everything.
like tripled the
Yeah.
amount of stuff that I got done.
Because you took the time to just
To fill
go
your cup.
have you time.
Yeah.
And you got so much more done in a shorter amount of time because you felt
Right.
good.
Right.
So that brings me to the second thing. So you have your list of everything that you do in a day or in a week. Now I want you to make a joy list of everything that you wish you could be doing, spending your time doing, just anything. What makes you happy? Is it gardening? For me, one of my things is, you know, making more jewelry, making my bracelets. I don't always make the time to do that. It's been months since I made any new jewelry, but I love doing that.
Yeah. For me, it's running.
Running,
I
you know,
love to run or just getting outside. Yeah.
or reading.
Everyone has a different.
Yeah, whatever it is. I mean, and I mean, volunteering might be on your joy list. I mean,
Right.
there's
That could be.
whatever is on your joy list, or going camping with your family, whatever it is. Put those things on your joy list. Write them down. When you have them down, ask yourself, are you doing these things? Are you
Right.
doing them daily? Are you doing them weekly? And if not, why not? You know, make time to do those things on your joy list, because just like the example that we shared,
Right.
when you take the time that you don't think you have, when you take that time to do those things, you're going to operate so much better. You're going to get so much more done, and you're going to be so much
Yeah.
more happier.
It's the complete opposite is going to happen. You think you don't have time, but you take the time to, you know, tackle your joy list, and then all kinds of time opens up. If you're just joining us, say hi. And do you want to explain really quick for those that are just joining us?
Yeah,
what
so we were just
exactly-
talking about ways to be more productive and happier, and we created a list of everything you do in a week, and then we put stars next to the things that we love doing and X's next to the things that we kind of dread doing. And then we're asking ourselves, why are we doing those things with the X's? Can we eliminate those from our life?
Right.
Can we hire a house cleaner? Can we delegate this specific task to someone else? You know, is it something that we volunteer to do, whether it's a school or with family? Do we offer to host Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, and we really don't want to? Anything, whatever it is, why are you doing it? And get rid of it. To say no if you can. And then secondly, we were creating a joy list where we talk about, or we make a list of everything that we wish we could be spending our time doing, and then we're asking ourselves, are we doing these? And if not, why not? Make time for them. And because you know us and our love for oils, a lot of
Yeah.
the things on your joy list could be self-care. You know, making sure to, you know, apply oils every morning to raise your mood and operate at a higher vibe.
Or can I even say, like, this is such a little simple idea that we forget about. I forget about it all the time. And you even said it this morning when you came over.
What?
Diffusing.
Oh,
We forget to diffuse, right? That is a little thing of self-care. With the way the olfactory system works, and it is the fastest way to change our mood. The way it affects our limbic system. You know, smelling the oils and taking them in aromatically. So one little self-care thing that you could do is just put some happy oils in there. Put some cheer or elevation. Oh my God, this morning I'm experimenting with rosemary and spearmint a lot. So today I did rosemary, spearmint, and lime. And I didn't want to leave my house. So now it made me feel so good and happy and fresh and clean, and literally changed my mood instantly. Little things like that. That's good, simple self-care that you don't have an excuse. I mean, unless you don't have the oils. But as far as
can hook
time
you up.
goes, you can't say, yeah, we know we got connections. But as far as time goes, that'll take you 2 minutes? You can do it, you know?
and then you can push through some of the stuff that you wish you could get rid of, but you can't.
Right, especially with those oils, because rosemary is really good for brain function, memory, and focus, and spearmint wakes you up. So, yeah.
Yeah, so after you guys make those lists, if you want, share some of your the things that give you joy, and share those in the comments. So maybe other people might get some ideas of some stuff to do.
And I want to see your joy list. I want to see, I know
What makes you happy.
What makes me happy. You know, playing in the garden, running, just being outside,
Yes,
being with my
being
kids.
outside, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's so therapeutic. It's good for you.
Which
Good
is
for
why we
yourself.
did the video outside today.
Yeah. I want to take a nap in the sunshine.
Yeah. So bottom line, guys, we just wanted to talk to you about, starting to cut things out that you don't really have to be doing, and finding joy in that, and focusing on filling up your cup and being
Fill up your
happy.
cup.
So get rid of the stuff and just start saying no to the stuff that you don't have to be doing.
Yeah,
Because
to the shit that doesn't serve you.
yeah, we're only on this planet for so long.
Yeah.
You might as well be doing the stuff you want to do.
Exactly.
So that's
All right.
it.
All right. Bye, friends. Thanks for joining us.
Boom.
Boom.